Welcome, Cancer, to your end of November reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let's see what's going on. Best message, please. Moving slow within the situation, have a 9 of Pentacles, the slowest card. There is a transformation, mental anguish and competition, and some nurturing. It does feel like whatever's going on over here, I feel like this is a relationship, my friends, and it does feel like it's moving really, really slow due to some kind of transition that is taking place between you and this other person. But I do feel like there's some competition or some disagreement within this situation. I feel like this person you're dealing with, or yourself, right? Take it how it is. I feel like this is, though, more who you're dealing with, is really working really hard towards something right now, trying to transition their life, trying to better themselves. They might even be doing a lot of side hustling just to get to where it is that they really, truly want to be. Right now, it just feels like you're kind of watching them do this from the sidelines. But I do feel like there is some competition around, so you might feel like there's another person around them. Maybe they're trying to break free from this other person. It could be a bad job. It could be a person in a romantic relationship, however it is. But it does feel like they're trying to break free from something. They're having a hard time. It is the slowest moving card in the whole deck right here is the King, or the Knight, excuse me, is the Knight of Pentacles. It feels like it's going on forever, and it's so slow it almost feels like it doesn't move. It starts to walk, and then it stops and grazes grass and smells the roses, and, you know, Victorian energy for sure. This is the ending to the new beginning of the change. There is a transformation that is happening within this situation. This relationship is definitely changing its course. But like I said, it could feel like there is some kind of disagreement or some kind of conflict, but it's all within the mind. It's all within, you know, with what's going on around you or outer sources. It's not between you and this person. It's between the outer sources or within, okay? Like I said, they're doing some kind of side hustling. This person is a very nurturing person. All they really want is love. I mean, that's what the Queen of Pentacles, you know, she's a very nurturing person. She loves love, and she likes to give love back. She also likes to hold on to that pentacle, though, too. That's why I feel like she is trying to, she or he, okay, is trying to really hold on tight to what it is they truly have. Personal transformation. See, there's transformation to a personal transformation. You're having all these different kinds of transformations. I do feel like you're going through a transformation, Cancer, and I do believe that they are going through a transformation as well. And I think there's a lot of different kinds of butterfly effects and stuff that are going on over here. Just to try to keep you guys together or get you guys together. But yeah, there's a lot of inside the mind when it comes to this competition. Whether it's I live too far away and I'm trying to move closer to you. Take it how it is, but there's a lot over here. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune. It is meant to be. The two of you are meant to be together. You're just going to have to keep peace within yourself. I feel like that's going to go here, because I do feel in the near future over here, you're going to find a little bit more peace within this situation as time keeps moving on, even though it's so damn slow. What you don't see coming is the Knight of Wands to the Six of Pentacles. There is this kind of stubbornness going on. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus. There's a lot of inspired, passionate energy going on. And I do feel like, there's a lot of giving and receiving of the love, of the attention, of what is needed, a lot of generosity. But I do feel like there's this, what's coming in the very end of the month to the beginning of the month of December is this kind of feeling of stubbornness. You might feel like they're a little out of control. They might be over giving, overcompensating towards you or another person. And it could be like, you just worked so hard to get to whatever it is you're working at, but it's like there's too much. Like they're over giving or over controlling, trying to control the situation to the point to where it makes you a little moody. It's about the love, but understanding that there's this kind of, I want what I want, but it's not quite there yet. Yeah, and there it is again, stubbornness. There's something about them, though, where they're becoming very impulsive about the situation. You might feel like they're giving too much time to something else at this time. And I think it's whatever they're working on. So you might feel like they're not around enough. They're not there giving out the love that you want because they're too busy focused on that pinnacle. Because I do have the card of greed. They might be working, like I said, very hard. Maybe they're trying to get a bill off, trying to do something, and overworking, over pushing. And it's kind of to the point to where it feels like you're even in more of a delay. Now you might even feel like you're in a lack of passion when all you really wanted was love. You want them there, but you're not feeling it because they're putting in all this extra hard work, and you're kind of like, whoa, where are you? So you might even feel like they kind of ghosted you there for a second. I don't feel it's intentional. I just feel like they're doing whatever they're doing. I think that they're obsessed with work for a lot of you. So they're not giving that attention that you feel that they should be giving. I mean, they might even skip out on Thanksgiving for some of you, and you'd be like, whoa, I thought you were going with me to my mom's house or whatever. And they're like, they skipped out. They're not even going to be there, and they're not even showing up. And so it's going to cause a little bit of I think it's more hurt feelings. I think the where the anger and the frustration is coming from is more of a hurt feelings. They kind of like hurt your feelings. I think you're going to put a lot into the situation, and then they're going to turn around and kind of stand you. I think you're being stood up. They don't see it the way you're seeing it. So there's a perspective of two different kinds of perspective. They think they're over here working their ass off, doing what they need to be doing so that they can change, so they can change their status quo, so they can change the status of this relationship, so they can get out and do what they need to do. But you're not seeing it that way. So there is definitely miscommunication and mixed feelings. For sure, mixed feelings. I mean, because it's like you could just take off one day to be with me. Why did you have to do that? Why did you do that when you said so? I do feel like you're being kind of stood up. That's how I feel. That's what I feel. That's what it looks like. You can feel it. You can feel it like deep down. It's like, oh, come on. I lay it on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender to forgive. Yeah. Do you feel like you'll forgive them in the end? But it's definitely something that's going to be that unbroken communication, and it's not going to be something that you're going to forget it's like forgiven but not forgotten. That's crazy. So it's like, I'll forgive you, but I'm not going to forget what you did because you hurt me. The wisdom within. Okay, so Spirit says just go within so that you can see what's going on within the situation. It wasn't meant to hurt you. But it was a selfish call. That's exactly what it is, guys. It wasn't meant to hurt you. It's not meant to hurt you. It's just they're being selfish, but they're not even seeing it as selfish. They're trying to do what they feel is necessary by pushing and over pushing so that they can get to what it is I mean, look, this is what they want. I mean, it shows. It's just that they have a lack of perspective of what they're doing, so it makes it look like they're pushing greed over your love, over your happiness, over your friendship, over your connection. Okay? Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.